Hello everyone, and welcome to a new series on the channel called Caden's Questions. My name is Logan,
My name's Caden.
and I would like to welcome you to this series with a description. Caden's Questions is 5 questions about recent sports topics for me and Caden to discuss. So let's roll right into this with the first question. So, the NFL wants refs to focus on illegal contact fouls, aka illegal hits on the quarterback while the QB has the ball. How do you think that is going to affect the NFL going forward with QB hits? Because I'm pretty sure it was like a 2/3 of the percent dropped. It was like there were 96 calls between 2000 and 2021, and it went down to 36 calls per year. It was 97 before.
I mean, it's going to be less contact for the quarterback, obviously.
Yeah.
And like injuries happening, concussions happening.
It's going to make a lot less injuries if they really focus on throwing that 5-yard penalty flag out there on that type of play. So, Caden, Panthers head coach Matt Rule said that a starting QB will most likely not be named before August 19th. So let's start with, who do you think will be the Panthers starting quarterback next season?
It's 2 hard picks. Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold.
Hey, Matt Corral's in there too. He could fight for a spot.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Baker Mayfield's going to start first.
Okay, who do you think Rule is gonna? So you want Baker Mayfield to start, but who do you think Rule is gonna start?
I feel like Sam Darnold's going to start first.
That makes sense.
And then Baker Mayfield during practices is going to impress.
Prove that he is the better quarterback. Okay, Caden. So Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford has been dealing with elbow pain that isn't common for quarterbacks, but it's most common in pitchers for baseball. How do you feel that affects their offense for the next upcoming seasons?
I would say, well, it's going to get them a slow start in training camp and preseason, regular season.
Yeah.
But it won't probably affect them at the end of the season and playoffs. But if this injury comes back again during the regular season or playoffs, they're not going to make a run for the Super Bowl again.
So, I have 2 more questions. How do you think this affects Cam Akers' production this season?
I feel like if he's going to have a great start of the season, and then whenever Matthew Stafford is back, he's going to have a regression. But if Matthew Stafford keeps on having this injury, then I feel like he would be one of the best running backs this season.
Okay, how does this also affect Cooper Kupp's stats and season?
I would say that if Matthew Stafford is back and healthy,
I don't think he'll be healthy, but I think he'll be playing this season.
Yeah,
I think he'll play every game, but he just won't be 100%.
Yeah. It's going to be definitely lowered his numbers a lot from his amazing season from last season.
Yeah, I don't think he would be able to repeat that again, even with a healthy Stafford. I mean, the Triple Crown, he just had a ridiculous season.
Yeah, he was unstoppable, basically.
Yeah, he was very unstoppable.
So I would say, obviously, his numbers are going to be lowered, but I would say Matthew Stafford has to throw short throws to his running back, to Cam Akers, to his slot wide receiver.
Cooper Kupp. They picked up Allen Robinson as well. He's a great jump ball guy. He had a very bad year last year, but I think he could definitely rebound and be definitely wide receiver 2 next to Cooper Kupp, unless they re-sign Odell Beckham Jr. But Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm thinking. I think that Cooper Kupp, even without a fully healthy Matthew Stafford, is still a 1,000 receiving yard, 10 touchdown guy.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But I just don't know about like the 1,700 yards. Or the 1,900 yards. The crazy amount of yards that he had. I don't think he's ever gonna see that again. Trade without stating a reason. How do you think this affects the Browns' offense? They already are most likely going to be without Deshaun Watson for the entire season. They'll have Nick Chubb, Amari Cooper, most likely Jacoby Brissett leading the offense. How do you think that affects their offense this season totally?
I would say they are a running team with Nick Chubb.
Most definitely.
It's gonna be crazy season for Nick Chubb. Amari Cooper, his numbers are gonna be lower than last time he played. But it's gonna be a running team for the Browns. Most
definitely. Where do you think Kareem Hunt? Where would you like to see Kareem Hunt go? Who would have the best fit for a guy like Kareem Hunt? He can do everything. He can catch it. He can run it. He can stiff arm, juke, spin, truck. He can do everything that you want in a running back.
I got two teams in mind right now. Okay. The second team is the New England Patriots.
Okay. I could see him fitting with Mac in the offense.
Yeah. They have a decent group in running backs, including Damian Harris, people like that.
Yep.
But having an opportunity to have this number one running back,
like a Pro Bowl caliber running back, behind Mac Jones, with Damian Harris being the power guy, I just think that team would be crazy. They got Devontae Parker, I think, in free agency as well. He's definitely going to be the number one wide receiver. They drafted a wide receiver out of Baylor. I can't remember his name at the top of my head right now. But they still have Kendrick Bourne. They still have all their guys from last year. They didn't really lose anybody big. I think they can definitely make a run deep if they pick up Kareem Hunt.
Yep. And my favorite team to fit in with Kareem Hunt is the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay. Why do you think that?
So they have an aging Cordell Patterson.
Who is basically, he's getting very old. But he did just have the best season of his career by far.
Cordell Patterson as a primary running back, even though he's not technically a running back, he's a punt returner and kick returner. He can play wide receiver.
Wide receiver. He can play wide receiver. He's had a couple good years at wide out. But mainly he's been a returner his whole career, and I think that's why he became a good running back, because he has such good ball carrier vision that he just knows how to hit the hole, and once he hits it, he's gone.
Yeah. Like, the Falcons need better talent all like, around, everywhere.
Yeah.
And getting a player like Kareem Hunt to run the ball, but, like, taking those screen passes with Marcus Mariota.
He won't have much of an O-line to run behind, but, I mean, he could probably make it work.
And they have young guys like Kyle. It
should be interesting.
It's going to be interesting, yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, the Lakers and small forward LeBron James are in productive contract talks. LeBron is eligible for a 2-year, $98 million contract. First off, do you think he gets that contract?
Yes.
Okay, why? Why do you think the Lakers pick LeBron's contract back up and they don't let him walk in free agency next season? What if they don't pick up LeBron James's 2-year contract option for $98 million? Why would they not, and why would they also pick up his contract?
If they didn't, then they have cap room. They can pick up some pieces, young pieces, develop them, make it to the playoffs,
Anthony
maybe.
Davis.
Yeah, but if they do, I'm still good with that. because LeBron James, he can do it all. He's not attacking the rim anymore because he still wants that longevity. He wants to shoot threes more, stuff like that.
He has been
pass it more.
really shooting a lot more threes and jump shots and like fadeaways now. As
Yep.
he's aging, he's going to the rim less. Which, as an NBA fan, I don't mind at all. But we are going to wrap this thing up here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next